Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Trek YT here, or Nick, back at it again with another 2,000 subscribers special video. And in today's video, it is going to be my 2,000 subscribers setup video, so you guys can basically see what I use to create all of these videos that you've been seeing. Before that, I do want to again, thank you guys again for 2,000 subscribers. I didn't really explain it too much, how much it means to me in the last video, but you guys really do just mean so much to me, and it's crazy to think that there's 2,000 people or more that have seen and clicked the subscribe button. Like, that's just crazy to me that many people have clicked on the button. I just want to thank everyone for their continued support, and I just want to just continually just say thank you. I know every YouTuber says thank you, but like, it's just without everybody that watches their videos, no YouTuber is anybody, means nothing to nobody. So basically, just thank you guys for your support, and let's continue keeping the support up, and eventually we'll do bigger and better things. So without further ado, guys, let's jump right into my setup. So when you first walk into my room, you will notice straight ahead that I have my setup in my bedroom. So straight ahead is my setup, and then on the left is where I sleep. Now, taking a look over where my bed is before we go look at the actual setup, I guess we'll call this a room setup, but basically on the right side of my right and left side of my bed, you have two cabinets that are basically where I put all my clothes, and then above my bed you see some decorative styrofoam sound canceling stuff. Something that's pretty cool about my bed is that I have lights underneath it that can light up and change colors. Now, I don't always use it often, but like, it's just cool to think that my bed can light up and not everyone else's can. Now, next to my bed, I have a thing that charges all the batteries for my Xbox controllers. I know that probably doesn't really matter, but that's just something that's in my room. Now, on the right side of my setup area, you will see my laptop that's sitting on my window seat that I never actually use. That's my old laptop that I used to record all of the old videos. And then I guess I have a bunch of storage and stuff like that on the side. That's basically where everything, like some of my socks and stuff, and then just a bunch of random crap is stored. So basically everything that I don't want just sitting out is inside of those things. Now let's take a look at the main thing, the thing you guys came here for, my actual setup. Now, I'm rocking a triple monitor display with three BenQ 24-inch monitors. They're all the exact same monitor. Now, for mouse and keyboard, I'm rocking both Redragon. I don't know the exact name, but everything that I have will be down in the description below, so the actual names of this mouse and keyboard. I love both these mouse and keyboard. They're absolutely amazing. They both get the job done, and the keyboard's really quiet, and I really like that. Also, on my desk, I have my Xbox 360, and I don't really use that often, but it is hooked up to the monitor farthest to the right. I also have the Corsair extended mouse pad. I really just picked up a random mouse pad. I kind of wish that there wasn't the yellow strip on it. I kind of wish it was red so it would match everything else. And then on my desk, I also have these coasters so that way I don't damage my desk, because my desk is a custom built desk that I have stained myself, so that's why I don't want it to ruin it. And now for the mic that I'm recording this audio and all of my audio with is my blue Snowball, but I do plan on upgrading that in hopefully the next couple of months to a blue Bluebird, basically going from this mic, which is like your first mic, to basically your studio audio mic. So it's going to be a pretty big jump in audio quality, but I'm actually really excited to purchase that in the future. Now, before we jump over to my PC, because that's probably one of the most important things in this setup, let's take a look at what's on these three shelves on the side of my setup. Now, on the top shelf, I have a poop pillow with a Bruins hat on it. Basically, I won that at the fair a couple weeks ago, and I thought that was pretty funny, so I just threw that into my setup. Then on the middle shelf and the bottom shelf, I have my two Xbox controllers and then a crap ton of Rubik's Cubes. Now, this is something that I probably have never really talked about in a YouTube video, but something that I used to do back in the day, like a year ago, or actually it was last year is when I kind of stopped doing it, but before that, like several years before that, that was like my thing, was Rubik's cubing, or not Rubik's cubing, I call it speed cubing. That was something that I was really into, and so I guess that's something you guys don't know about me, is I can actually solve every single one of those Rubik's cubes on all of those shelves. So basically all of those I have solved multiple times, thousands of times. So I guess something you guys probably don't know, I'm probably pretty rusty about this now, but my personal record for solving a Rubik's Cube, a 3x3 Rubik's Cube, is 11.9 something seconds. So that's pretty crazy of a time. But if I were to probably start doing it again, I'd probably average around 30, maybe even sub 30. But if I got back and do it, I probably could get sub 25, maybe sub 20. But I really don't ever touch them anymore. They kind of just sit there on my desk or on my shelves now. Now, everything about this PC will be down in the description now. The two main parts that I think most people are, I guess, worried about is I have a Core i7 6700K processor. Now, I know that's sort of overkill, and this PC itself is a little bit overkill, but I got the 6700K instead of the 6700 because it was on sale at the time, and it was the same price, I think $5 more than the 6700, so I just went with the 6700K because why not get the best of the best if it's on sale. So I went with that, and then for my graphics card, I have a GTX 970. Now, I'm really happy with this graphics card. I was going to get a 980, but I decided that I was going to go and get a third monitor instead. Now, I have 16 gigabytes of RAM, I have 1 terabyte storage hard drive, and then I have a 256 gigabyte SSD, I believe. So everything is stored on my hard drive, but my operating system and my main stuff is all on my SSD, so that way everything runs a little bit smoother. So this is definitely my first PC build, and I definitely would love to do another PC build in the future, make things look a lot better, but I think this is a pretty successful and pretty good first PC build, considering I had no idea what I was doing when I went into it. I just researched a ton, and you guys can do basically the exact same. If you're not into PCs, I really strongly suggest building your own PC, even if you don't know how to do it, because it's really actually easy to build your own PC. I had no idea what I was doing when I was getting to it. I just watched a bunch of videos on YouTube, and then I just tackled the task on my own, and I was successful, and my PC runs amazing. So if you're ever into looking to get a new PC, I would strongly suggest researching into building your own, because you can get a lot of better parts a lot cheaper without factoring in like labor costs of someone else doing it for you. So I would strongly suggest getting and building your own PC if you do plan on getting a new PC. So one thing that I did miss was my two headsets that are mounted on underneath the bottom shelf. Basically, I have the X30 or X42 Turtle Beaches for whenever I play Xbox, and then I have the Logitech G230s for whenever I'm just using my PC, and I use them all the time. I don't normally tuck them away, but I decided I'd clean up a little bit around the setup just for this video. Now, my wire management for my PC is really weird because it's in a really awkward position right now. I'm definitely going to fix this in the next couple weeks because the three cords, the DVI, the VGA, and then the HDMI cable that are all connected from the three different monitors into my PC to display all the screens was not long enough. So I didn't realize at the time that they weren't long enough because before I just had my PC like where it is now, but when I wanted to do my setup video, I wanted to move it where I actually plan on having it, and didn't realize that all these cords are not actually long enough. So I ordered new cords so that way I can move the PC over to the far side and then clean up all the wire management so you don't see any of it at all. But right now it's just where it is right now because I couldn't actually do anything about it. So that is one thing that is a little sloppy right now, but I definitely plan on cleaning it up because I do want to take pride in my setup and have it look as best as possible. And then above my setup, I do have some more sound canceling foam. I really like the look of it. It's more for looks rather than for, I guess, functionality, but I think it does do a little bit. I don't really know. I just think it looks cool. It makes my room look a little bit cooler. So this is where we're going to bring the video to a wrap. If you guys did enjoy seeing my setup and maybe just having an IRL kind of video rather than Minecraft, let me know down in the comment section below because I definitely want to do some sort of more IRL videos without, I guess, showing my face yet, because I know there's a lot of people that have asked me to show my face. I don't really care too much about showing my face. That's not the problem. It's that I want it to be like a really hyped up thing. I think that's like a cool thing to do on YouTube is like hype up your face reveal or something. I don't even know. But basically, I would be doing my face reveal for 100K if I were to get to 100K. So again, guys, I just want to thank you guys so much for 2,000 subscribers. Not the time of recording this. We're like 80 subs past 2,000 already, so that's absolutely amazing. We're gaining so much support at a much faster rate than we have ever done besides when I first started my YouTube channel. So I just want to thank you and thank all the new people that have subscribed in the last couple of weeks. It's absolutely amazing to see all this support on this channel. And as always, guys, I love you all. See you guys later. Peace out.